probably bad for little cash outs, selling.
That song was
And little
going
short, and this is
crazy.
another thing I'm finna say too. And then Shamar, you so I catch y'all be funny about it. He talk about God, and then because I know God, and he even said in the Bible, baby, let God get his own revenge. That's why you feel me. Jesus died for our sins, so it's not for you, it's for all of us. Everybody still got kids at the end of the day. So you trying to revenge me and you letting this boy lie and do all that to me when it's really gonna hurt you because you got LaShawn around you and he don't give a fuck about you because when you was with me, we was not out there fighting homeless people. And we damn sure wasn't out there goddamn just gonna go fight any everybody. And when I did get into the little two fights I got, it was to protect you. When I beat that man up, it's because he slapped the fuck out you because you always running your motherfucking mouth. When I went to go fight exclusive to them, that was because, that my little smoke I had going on. But other than that, I don't just be out here fighting. I don't just be out here doing that shit. I'm a laid back, cool ass nigga, and I mind my business and I chill. And yes, I did go for the clout, and I did go build myself up. And I said that in the beginning. I ain't never lied to nobody. When everybody always asked me what I wanted out the deal, I always said it. And it was
Also,
So I
never
got a
no money.
question.
uh,
Did you really want to be with Shamar?
um,
Man, I ain't want to be with that lazy back bitch. That bitch evil as fuck. I just knew that I'm just a real ass nigga. I like, man, I'm gonna just come around Shamar. I said, show me help his ass out. And I'm gonna pop my shit. See, I'm not no bad person. I ain't gonna just take shit from him, destroy him. I'm gonna fuck with him because I ain't no weird ass nigga. But me, I'm not no weirdo. I started liking his ass for real. So be me, I'm not no cheater. I don't have to talk to every
So
nigga
you
because I can
really
get any
started
nigga
to
I
catch
want.
feelings for him?
Yeah, cause he really, when he not being weird, he can really be cool as fuck. Like you know how he is when he not weird.
Okay,
You know when
so in the beginning, the motive was to
no,
talk to him to get what you needed, but to help him. But
yeah,
you
like I
started
ain't never
catching
wanted to take no
feelings.
money from him. I never wanted no money from him. The way I
so
helped him is just who I am as a person. I just fucked with him like that because that's who I am as a person. At the end of the day, Shamar ain't never fucked with me. Shamar only care about what I was doing for him. And what I
when
was
you
doing was free
Al-
service. Because what I did, he didn't need you. He didn't need nobody else because he know you're going to have to come out of that motherfucking pocket.
Alvo, that day I came around, y'all, you should have just gave me a number. You wouldn't have been going through this.
But I'm loyal though. I was all in then. I ain't gonna lie. I was
I
fucking with him hard
it,
then.
no, you knew I wanted you. You should have just gave me a number.
But I don't cheat though. And by that time I really liked
Uh,
him.
You
uh
really like Shamar?
like
Yeah, I
what?
did. I really did like him for real, for real. I did for real. Y'all think I played? I really did like his ass because he really cool, bro. When he not being evil, he really cool as fuck.
Yeah,
Like
he is.
in the beginning, when it was just me and him, he was cool. Like he was cool as a Steelers fan. When he got that motherfucking teeth dead, it was over with. That bitch was a whole new Schumer. That bitch got his teeth dead. That's when that
It's
shit. That's
crazy
when I
because
started hating
like
his ass.
you said like you feel like he changed because of the fame, and that's what
Man,
Karante
he
said
got
as
that teeth dead.
well.
He trained before he got that teeth dead. He wasn't doing acting like that with me.
Dang. Yeah, he saw say yes, daddy.
That bitch got that teeth dead. It was over with.
So what really happened on the booking? Why he didn't go to the booking?
Cause I wasn't going. You,
So
you know
why they
why?
try to say
This
they
why I got
even?
no. Let me get into your ass. This why I got mad at you because I feel like sometimes you be right. We be saying certain shit, but it's just like you be trying to throw shit on everybody. Like you bros be into that.
Alvo, me and him,
No,
you broke
listen.
y'all.
Let me no look. Let me say this because I'm gonna keep it a buck. When you was like, Alvo, you was in my house that day and you was complaining. You was complaining about the money. You was right, but really you weren't right. Like, I ain't like how you supposed to said it how I feel like you ain't said how it
I said
happened.
the
I was
whole
complaining.
thing. I said you got arguing with Izzy about getting
No, I wasn't
paid,
arguing with
and
Izzy.
you was
You remember I was arguing with Shamar.
nuh Izzy was on the phone, and you hung up on her, and that's when you told
No,
Shamar you need to do.
me and Izzy. No, I'm talking about the last time when we was. No, I'm not talking about when the money situation happened. I'm talking about
When
I
she
told you that
said
I'm finna
she was
start
going
back
to go
going
buy
home.
him an assistant.
Huh?
When she said you focus on yourself, I'm gonna go get him his own assistant and pay somebody to be his assistant. That's
Oh,
what
oh yeah,
was
she
in
did say that.
exactly. You was on the phone with Izzy at first, and you got mad because you like, why would you go out and buy an assistant and I'm doing everything for him? You might well just pay me. And that's when Shamar said, I'm going to text her and tell her to
Oh,
focus
fast,
on
fast,
you.
fast. Yeah. That's just how. Yeah, that's how happened. But you didn't say it like that. You made it seem like
Yes,
I
I
was just tripping
did.
my
Yes, I
bread.
did. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I said
You
even Izzy and Alvo. was arguing over the money. Alvo was on the phone arguing with
But
Izzy last time.
I was never arguing over the money.
You that's kind of arguing over the money.
No,
You telling her
it's
you need
not. That's not arguing over the money. I was arguing over the fact that I was going and doing everything, and
for
this bitch
free,
was
right?
disrespecting me, and he was disrespecting me. At first, I never cared. Now, be
Who was
real, I never
disrespecting
asked for
you?
no money. Shamar, you know that weird she was doing, that testing niggas that talking shit to me. That's what we was in the house talking about, everything that was going on. And you remember, I'm telling like he don't even buy no food, he don't do nothing, he don't want to clean up. It was
I
everything. It was never just
remember
about the money.
the only thing
Yeah.
I remember is when you say y'all don't eat, and I know y'all don't eat
But
because
that's what
Shamar
I'm
said
saying. So it's like that's what I'm saying. You made it seem like it was just about the money. It was not. It was a reason
no.
why I
When
was
I
saying what I
talked
was
about
saying.
that situation, it was specifically about y'all arguing over the money. Now I
But
always say
we
Shamar,
was not. But I'm saying it was a reason why. It wasn't just oh, I'm just arguing over his money because I felt entitled. It's because what was going on.
I
It wasn't
said
just
that. You probably wanted me to break it down every X, Y, Z, but
no.
I clearly
Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna try and say words is powerful. So when you say one thing, people gonna take it how you said it. So I
they
feel like you
didn't
should have
though
been like,
because everybody in the comments was saying
no, because
even if he my
they was still
boyfriend or
saying,
not.
they was still saying why Alvo arguing about his money.
No, they said that even if he was my boyfriend or not, I would want to get paid too. That's what they were saying in the comments. But y'all try to make it, and I won't exactly say you because you only said it one time. But Shamar tried to make it seem like them motherfucking people sent me money, and I didn't even know who the fuck them people was. And that's what made me mad because I'm like, damn, Elvo just left my house. You had just gave me one of your sweaters, and then literally hours
But
later,
it
I'm
don't matter. It don't matter what you and him go through. You shouldn't put me in it because I told you in that car. I said
you
it don't
put
matter
me
what y'all
in
go
it,
through.
boo. Y'all went live and started making it seem like that man was dealing with
No, bro, I ain't gonna never forget this. I called your phone and told you what the man was saying, and then you hung up on me when he went live. And I'm like, damn, you start cussing me out. Oh, I ain't even saying shit.
but you was right there with him though, Elvo. So you should have told him don't no like, well, y'all. My
I,
thing is, if he
but that's where it comes. That's where it comes to say is. That's why I say I don't fuck with what you said because at the end of the day, shit like that, you know. I used to tell him don't be doing that shit. You acting like I never told him not to do
this is what
shit.
I'm
I
saying,
always tell him not to do that
Elvo.
shit. He don't give a fuck. He
Like
gonna
I
talk about you. He gonna talk about me. He gonna put whatever he want to put on people.
right,
When
and
you was in that car,
this is what
hold
I'm
on, let me
saying.
talk. I let you
All right,
talk.
go ahead.
Look.
Go
I
ahead.
let you talk. When you was in that car and he apologized to you and said he's sorry for lying on you, I said straight up, why
Shamar,
would you? I said, why would you sit here and lie on her? Because then you made me feel the type of way when that wasn't that. I said, I mean, I ain't gonna get on the internet and be like, you lied on her and stuff like that because I'm always have your back. But you gotta start doing it to people. I always tell him start doing that shit. But I told you off the rip in your face that I was not gonna get on social media and do that. So I feel like that's why we be like, oh, make it seem like Avo be capping when Avo don't. I tried to mind my business because it had nothing to do with me. I told y'all how I felt in the beginning, what I was coming for, to build my shit up and to just play my part. That's all it was. So I just feel like in the mix, I ain't never disrespect you at first. We didn't even have bad blood. We really always was good. You feel me? I ain't never had
Elvo,
no
that
issue with you.
hey, I don't
You
know if you
always
mix it.
add me in the midst of your shit and I respond.
I don't know
That's
if
how I
you
do.
mix it, Elva. I don't know if you mix it all the days as one, but this specific day of our fallout, I remember it like it was not no tomorrow. Everybody kept sending me Shamar's story of this old ass screenshot of a deposit of $2,000 and trying to say that these people sent me money for a booking. I called you. You was like, hey, they is saying that you hold on.
Shamar, I'm not finna add you to my live, you weird ass discombobulated lean with a rock with a ninja turtle fish bitch. You sat right there and with LaShawn and with Fendi them and sat here and told all them motherfucking lies on me and everybody else. You sat
And you
right
hanging
there
out
in front
with
of
people that really don't
hold
even
on,
like
Kay.
you.
Hold on, Kay. You sat right there in front of Kay Green car and apologized to her for the lies that you told on her. You even told me, and I got the record of how you allowing me and getting your platform and say I did X, Y, Z to you. You is weird as fuck and you're evil as fuck and you do a lot of weird shit. And whoever with you, I bet they won't go through me and your messages and listen to some of the things that you used to say to me that I never ever got on the internet. That's why I said Shamar know what he did to me. Shamar, you know all the weird shit that you do to me. And you're weird as fuck. You're bothering me because I'm not finna be your caregiver and I refuse to be your caregiver for free, bitch. You don't care about nobody but yourself. You evil as fuck. And you're not slow and you know what's going on, using your disability as a weapon. And the same nigga that you with, yeah, beside LaShawn, who telling you to take add you to the live, tell LaShawn how you press charges on him, and that's the only way you was able to get that window fixed. And that the paperwork is inside the drawer in the kitchen by the stove, to be
And tell
exact.
LaShawn
You
how
sitting
you
here,
told us he stole your money. And tell
yeah. And not only that,
LaShawn.
you so while you over there think you popping and eating it up because you keep talking about this clout this and this clout that, but boo, that clout ain't gonna get you nowhere that far. You can keep
Yep.
using your platform however you want to use your platform. That's why I'm gonna keep reading your ass how you read. I'm not adding you to my live. Ain't you a celebrity? Why you can't make your own live? I add you to my live, bitch.
So what exactly made y'all fall out? What made you say enough is enough?
Because Shamar noticed I wasn't doing shit for free no more.
Mm,
Shamar knew I wasn't doing nothing for free no more. Shamar is a fucking user.
yes.
Let me tell you what happened. On my mama, Shamar sat there and talked on the phone with me to that boy, whatever his name is. I don't remember what the boy name is, but he sat on that phone and he bashed me to that boy. That shit really hurted my feelings because at the end of the day, I did a lot of shit for Shamar. That bitch was dirty. That bitch caught herself trying to dish one time around me and went in the shower and then he clean that shit up. I had to go clean that shit up. And you know how nasty that fucking house was? I used to clean that shit up every fucking day. Every day I used to clean that fucking house up. Every day I used to get up and cook food for us and cook for his ass and make sure he get on them flights and make sure he get where he need to be. I was the one going to go make sure he get them clothes and make sure he had his shit. I was the one talking to them promoters. And Shamar, he just sat here and been so fucking ungrateful and sat there and bashed me only because I told him that I want to start being compensated. Shit, it was too much. I'm doing too much for you and not getting paid, and you're not even respecting me. And then you got Fendi, the feature motherfucking rapper, asking me to help her too. Now I gotta find clothes for all us. And I'm my mama. You see some, I never asked him for a fit, but then I show
Yes,
y'all the
she did.
messages.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I saw text messages. You used to be on the phone with Cindy, about to go meet her, and she would ask you to get her an outfit as well. Yes,
And
you did. That's
and
one
they
thing she cannot lie about. Alvo used to get everybody clothes. Any brand ambassador that he had, he connected Shamar with them and he connected Cindy with them.
on my life. So they know what I did and they know the value that I brought to what they had going on. But everybody want to play me just because Alvo a clout chaser through. But Shamar knew what it was. And Shamar only kept me around him because it was free. Because all the service I was providing was free. Because he would have everybody else, he would have to pay for it. Shamar is unconsiderate and Shamar don't care about nobody but himself. Shamar would literally use your money and not use his. She got us a car to go to one of the bookings and then something happened to the seat. She asked for the money, got mad and asked for the $80. So with that being said, don't nobody be doing nothing wrong to that boy. That boy sit here and
Oh,
use
but let
people. Then he want to use
them
his
tell it, let
disability
them
like he's
tell it,
slow.
and let them tell it Shamar give me money. And I
Shamar ain't giving
was, and
nobody no money.
this was around the time Shamar was lying on me. Shamar was doing a lot of shit, and I still was trying to make sure Shamar got to his booking.
I ain't no hater. One thing about me, I ain't no hater. You could call me a hater. Y'all always call people haters when they go start speaking. That bitch a hater. That bitch went in there to a studio and said that I do crack when he never in his life seen me do no motherfucking crack. Bitch, I drink alcohol all
Who
day,
say
every
you
day. Done, Julio.
crack?
Shamar, I mean, LaShawn and Shamar don't say nothing. Say I do crack. They said I had a metal pipe when I was with him.
What?
That's what I'm like, and that's why I'm on live right now eating their ass
The
up.
only thing I see you do, and that's drink. I ain't never see you do no crack, no
But
coke.
that's why I'm upset with Shamar, because Shamar keep doing this shit. He keep going live and doing this weird ass shit like, bitch, leave me alone. Then when I respond, everybody be like, Avo, you so mean. Why you keep talking about Shamar? Because this bitch keep on talking about me, keep getting his platform and trying to put all this shit on my name. And then not only that, it's just like, for instance, like he's showing the shit that I had on my OL. And I don't go fuck because it's on my OL, but it's just like, bitch, how invest you got to be? Like, why are you using your platform to do all that? Like, bitch, leave me alone. Like,
He did
go
what?
on by
Oh
your
well.
business. Huh?
What is oh
Because
well?
my OnlyFans.
Oh, he put your OnlyFans up.
Yeah, he went and got the little picture off of, but it's just like he do weird shit like that. But then when I retaliate and I say something, then it's like everybody get mad and shit. So it's just like, bitch, I'm just chilling. I'm minding my business. I'm doing my own thing. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm gonna forever respond. Bitch, I'm not doing it to you. You just mad because I ain't want to be around you and I ain't want to do shit for you no more. Bitch, my service is no longer
Yeah,
free. I'm not fucking with
Shamar
you no
feel
more. I'm
like
not
people
doing nothing
supposed to
for
work
you.
for him for free. If you're around Shamar, he gonna expect for you to do whatever you could do for him for free while he's sitting here with all this
Yeah,
money.
like,
You don't even have to have $5 in your pocket, and you could be starving, and you done caught a flight, you done drove for him, you done did XYZ for him, and he still would not give a fuck. He won't even give you a burger. That's how Shamar is. When we did that event where we had to feed the homeless, I had to force Shamar to go out there and feed the homeless. Shamar don't give a fuck about nobody but Shamar, and that's just period.
facts. And it's just like once I realize, and then people got to be real with themselves. Like when he on that phone and talked about how he talked about me, and then this bitch got drunk as fucking told me in my face. This bitch told me I ain't gonna never be shit, and he told me that if I ain't do what I did for him, I wouldn't be around him. Clock it. I said, oh, that bitch gagged me. He gagged me so hard. I said, "Oh, this bitch ain't slow. He know what he doing." That bitch
He's not.
told me
The only thing
when he
slow about
told me that. When Shamar
the
told, I
only
said,
thing slow
"Oh,
about Shamar is
okay."
the bitch can't read. That's the only thing slow about Shamar is he can't read. Other
I
than
said,
that,
"Okay,
Shamar could go
okay,
on stage. He could do a toe touch. He could
okay."
nut you on. He could do all the cheers and splits and everything with that half of a body. He could do everything he wanted to do. The only thing the motherfucker can't do is read. He can't read and count. The bitch will think got the bitch have 5,000. I mean, he'll have 2,000 in his hand and think it's 5,000.
Man,
That's the only thing.
that bitch told me straight up if I ain't did what I did for him, I wouldn't be around him. When that
He's a
bitch told me that I started doing
user.
when he told me that I started doing shit for him, that's why he started getting mad at me. I started doing shit for his ass. I remember the crazy part about it is the next day we had to go to another booking. That bitch thought it was over with. He always trying to be all nice to me and shit. This bitch trying to buy food and everything. He ain't never buy food. Then we started buying food for his crib. So he fell around, we going to booking. The promoter club, he talks to, oh no, go around to my fiance. I said, oh no, sir, give him his money. He
Mm-hmm.
said he looked at me. The man gave him the money, and then he looked at me. And said, "I said, put that money in your purse."
Period.
I got in the car. That bitch was looking salty. He was looking crazy as hell. Like, no, bitch, I'm not counting your money for you no more. Count that shit by yourself. I was stiff on his ass. I told that bitch it was over with. He thought I was playing. We was in Cali. I let that shit slide. We was in Cali chilling the whole time. As soon as we came back from California, it was over with. I did not fuck with him the same. He couldn't get me to do shit for him. That bitch started going on his bookings and everything. Oh, I didn't. He's nice when I say, oh, let me see if I got a deposit or I didn't get the deposit. Now, bitch, going on them bookings. Now you don't want to go on them
They
bookings
said
because
somebody told me Seven going on his bookings with him now.
I don't care who going on his book is. I wasn't going on them shits no more for free. I wasn't. When he told me how he feel about me, and then he did that phone call about me, that was enough. I don't give a damn what. I don't care. I was not doing nothing for free. That's when I started doing my own shit, trying to get my own bookings. Going to go same people that was calling him and talking to him, asking them, can they book me? Can I pull up? Can I come host? Turn that shit up. Like shit. I stopped caring, and that's why he mad. He wants somebody to give a fuck and care about him. I don't give a fuck, bitch. You already showed me that you don't give a fuck and you don't care about me. And not only that, you recycle. And then he's so weird. He recycled the same people that talk shit about him. Like how you go link up with LaShawn and he sat here and talked all that shit about all us, and we was finna pull up to go fight him, but he didn't even try to fight. So we end up fighting somebody else. And then the next day they came and got
Sean
down
said
bust the
a lot of
window.
stuff about Shamar. When I say a lot of stuff, he went live, and I don't know if he was in a closet or wherever he was on break or whatever with that coffee, and he said a lot of bad stuff about Shamar. And that's what I'm not understanding is why is Shamar hanging back out with him? It's giving very much desperate because there's no way in hell that I would have refriended LaShawn out of everybody. The man literally
And
said you got HIV. And
and
he
LaShawn
said he
and
saw with his
LaShawn
own
and
eyes.
LaShawn trying to ruin his life. How I know LaShawn trying to ruin his life? And this last thing I'm gonna say, cause I'm done talking about that cricket letter bitch. LaShawn trying to ruin his life. Cause why would LaShawn take it go fight a homeless person? I swear, if he was around me, he would have never did that. I would have never
Did you
let
hear
him did
about
that. Like
him
man,
running
chill.
off on a tab last night?
Man, I wouldn't never did. That's what I was saying. Like LaShawn is really making a fool of him, and it's just like even though I don't fuck with him, it's like if he really to turn his life up, he really has something so good going on. And you got this boy just ruin all your credibility. Then you keep going on the internet saying all this weird shit about me. I'm saying shit about you. Like you ain't doing nothing but fuck your image up more to the point you're gonna be looked at as a joke. Bitch, ain't nobody gonna be trying to book you. And I'm not trying to be on that level, stuck on that level with you because there's too much. There's too much weird shit. There's too much shit going on. And it's just like all for the name of clout. Like, bitch, you supposed to be getting booked and busy making money while you still doing the same shit, hanging with the same people. Like this bitch scared of elevation. He's scared to grow up. Like it's time to go hang around new people, better people. It's time to
I
go
feel
get a
like Shamar
caregiver.
just don't like. I feel like Shamar just don't like to be alone.
I need a caregiver. It's time for the adult group home to step inside and no for real. Shamar, how rude and evil that bitch is, and since he always want to come his disability, I feel like it's time for the government to step in, and he need to be awarded to the
Oh,
motherfucking
they
state,
about to step in because
and
I called that they violent.
somebody need to come help him because he need a new circle and surrounding because he don't give a fuck, and he is who he around. He a fucking demon. That bitch, I told you that bitch hip is with the devil. The devil got Shamar missing hip, so Shamar ain't gonna never be positive because all he know is being negative.
I called Social Security on him, so and I will be calling them tomorrow too.
I
Oh,
ain't done it, that's it, man. I did do that.
and I gave them your name also because they needed
Girl, you
somebody.
gave him my name? I already called him.
Oh yeah, they told me, but I gave them your name because they asked me, was there anybody that was helping him with his financial work financial stuff? And I say yes. It's a guy, a influencer that he was dating, used to count
Girl,
his
don't put
money
me in
with.
that shit. I want anomalies.
I
Cause
didn't. I gave them my name.
yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, he really do need a caregiver. That bitch need a caregiver. I ain't gonna lie, he really do because he got the mind frame of a 13-year-old little boy. And the crazy part about it is, Shamar, he's so weird. Shamar just so weird and he's so evil. And Shamar mind right now is like, okay, I'm mad at Alvo. Let me ruin Alvo life. I'm mad at Tommy. Let me ruin Tommy life. Like he literally used to sit up there and watch Tommy all day. I'd be like, oh my God, Shamar, like just turn it off. Like he'll literally sit there and watch Tommy all day. As soon as Tommy go live, Shamar
I
click on that bitch. Every
remember
time.
y'all got arguing about that.
Every time Tommy said something, when Tommy told him I was cheating, he said, Tommy said you cheating. Tommy said this, like, God damn, bitch. Whatever Tommy say, he believe it. Tommy can tell him right now, if Tommy get alive and be like, oh, yo, LaShawn finna ruin your life. LaShawn finna do this and do that to you. I swear Shamar gonna start thinking LaShawn finna ruin his life. Or whatever Tommy say, that bitch listen. I'm telling
Yeah,
y'all think the
I remember
niggas
y'all
got
got to
power.
arguing
Tommy
about
got power.
that.
Tommy got mind control over that nigga. I swear to God. One day, every time Tommy say something, he do it and he go say it. That's all he do. He literally, that's all he watch. He watch himself and Shamar and me all day. I used to sit there and watch him. He'll put his earpods in his ear and he'll put Tommy the Gossip, Alvo, Shamar. That's all he do
So
all day.
do you kind of feel wrong for the situation between you and Tommy?
Fuck that fat back bitch. I don't give a fuck about that Gary Coleman looking scissor neck ass, meatloaf built back ass, Humpty Dumpty seven
But
law,
but but
BBL licking dumpster
tell
juice
me
ass
exactly
bitch.
why
I don't
though.
know. I don't fuck with. See, at the end of the day, I don't fuck with Tommy, and I don't
But
fuck
why
with
though?
Tommy. Why I don't fuck with Tommy? Because Tommy don't fuck with me.
But why don't he mess with
Because
you?
Tommy thought he was gonna get rid of me, bitch. It's stuck
No,
through
that's
for
not why.
me. Look up what?
Let me tell you, behind closed doors, and I talked to Tommy behind the internet. Like Tommy was really hurt about you and Shamar's situation.
Man, Tommy wasn't no motherfucking hurt. Tommy just
Yes,
want to
he
make his
was.
money.
Yes, he
Tommy just
was.
want to make his money. Let me tell y'all, see, at the end of the day, that's why I get upset, because people can't never just keep a buck. Tommy don't give a fuck. Tommy just want to make his money. Because I
And
never liked it.
everybody, listen, everybody wants to make money, but
Yes, but I'm
everybody also,
saying
but
Tommy just
listen,
want to make his money.
no,
Just
but
like I want to make my money, everybody want to make their money.
listen,
Tommy don't give
everybody
a
also
damn.
has feelings
Tommy
also,
don't. But
Alvo.
why we have feelings in our relationship wasn't real. I understand if
You
people have
and
feelings.
Tommy both knew that y'all relationship was real. Y'all motherfuckers will
Our
argue on
relationship,
it.
oh my God, look, at the end of the day, I never liked him in that way. I always liked him as my friend. I swear. If we
Alvo,
would have just
did you
no,
not tell
listen,
me that
listen,
you used
listen.
to
I'm gonna
always
be I'm
give
gonna be a
Tommy your
grown
money?
man. I'm gonna be a grown man. Can't nobody never I always say the same thing every time on my life. Only thing I regret is crossing them boundaries where we did have intercourse at. Because If that never happened, me and Tommy probably been like this, best friends. I swear, like Tommy, like that was my dog. We was cool as fuck. We did everything together. I really fucked it with Tommy like a friend. Like I really fucked it with him. Like that was my dog for real, for real. Like on some real shit. And I just hate that if we would have never crossed them boundaries. Then yeah, that's why if anybody really been watching from the beginning, I never talked about Tommy's son until Tommy posted my social security and my ID. When he did that, that's when I started talking about Tommy's son and dogging him the hell out. Other than that, I used to read Tommy all day long, but I never mentioned his son. He had me around his son and everything. Son cool as fuck. You feel me? I ain't never act like no
Yeah, but
girl.
but but
Never did
my
no whole
thing is,
shit. I'm just
even though
saying,
you
it's
all
just,
listen, even though well y'all, cause you know I ain't that big like y'all is, cause so I don't make money off of this. Yeah, of course y'all gonna make y'all money, but y'all also still have feelings because even me and you had a conversation when you used to tell me that when you had a
yeah.
job, you used to
Yeah,
get
but I
time,
ain't
but
gonna lie. I
only
like to like I like to Tommy like a best friend. Like I ain't gonna lie. I could be real. One thing about Tommy, he read and everything like that, but Tommy really a big baby too. Like
yeah,
Tommy,
and his
he
feelings
really
is
Tommy,
hurt.
he really a big baby. And Tommy used to always be by himself. And I used to wonder like, damn, this bitch talk all this shit on the internet and he don't never go nowhere. I used to be outside, literally full outside in the streets, and he'll never go nowhere. Then I got all okay, I see why you feel me whoop whoop. So it's just like I said, all that say is Tommy I just feel like the war that he got with me, he just gotta let that shit go. He gotta really be a grown ass man and be like, you know what, Alvo, fuck that shit. We can hash it out. I can read you here and there, whatever it is. But me and Tommy will never be in the same room because Tommy got one sided hurt. I ain't gonna never sit here and make myself feel wrong and be like, oh yeah, but you just wrong. Like, no,
Yeah,
I
but
feel
you
like
also have to acknowledge his hurt the same way you want people to acknowledge your hurt. And regardless if you felt like y'all was friends, you feel what I'm saying, and they shouldn't have took it that far, he probably still had feelings, and he honestly felt like what you and Shamar did was dead wrong. Regardless if you thought it was a fake relationship or not, you know what I'm saying? People still have feelings. Same way you got in the relationship with Shamar, you know what I'm saying? And you grew feelings. That's the same way. Like when you with somebody, of course, feelings is going to be brought up, and he was
but
kind of
Tommy
hurt.
was too controlling. Like that's what I'm saying. Like Tommy ain't. I'm gonna be real. I know I be bringing his ass and shit like that. He just was too control. Like he just like we did a lot of shit together. He was too controlling. Like he was. And then at the time I wasn't medialized. Like you don't know me from the beginning. I was never the one that came on the internet and did too much. I was just doing my little YouTube videos. I wasn't even really talking like that. I got this personality, I ain't gonna lie, because of Tommy ass, because Tommy used to fuck with me. So I started then I started back fucking with his ass, and then we just started that little weird shit that was going. So it's just like, I was never like, I don't care, like, wasn't the type to get on this bitch and read people. I was just chilly, very demure, very, you know what I'm saying? So it just like, at the end of the day, Tommy created this shit.
Yeah,
He wanted this shit, he created this
yeah.
shit.
Tell me
He
that.
created
Tell me
this
that
shit. Now
be
I'm a
for real.
motherfucking animal.
Yeah.
Now he mad because he's like, damn, I created a monster. I can't stop this bitch. Like, you can't stop me. Like, I'm in this bitch to stay. So I just feel like my energy, you get what you give. So if you fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. So if you want to be cool, chill, we can be cool and chill. But whatever energy you give me, I'm gonna give you that energy back. That's just how I am.
I get it. I get where y'all coming from, but I know that he, was very hurt and mad about that situation. And I also didn't know y'all from the beginning, but just to hear the stories like him taking y'all in, you know what I'm saying? Especially
He didn't
Shamar.
take, but the thing about it is, he didn't have to take me in. He offered me to come,
Right, he
and when
didn't
he offered,
have to, but he did. That's even more
but
of
that's
respect,
the thing
gratitude,
about it. And
appreciation.
then since he offered me to come, I guess what I did, I paid his rent. And he made sure he told his life that every time he got paid, I gave him majority of my check. I only kept 200. It's to the point he used to tell me, go out, go have fun. I used to like give him all of my check because I was respect. One thing about me, I'm a humble person. If I live with somebody, I'm gonna pay while I stay. Cause once you help me, I help you. So when we came in that bitch with a plan, I was doing my plan. He said we was gonna run that shit up, was gonna get to that bag, gonna get to that money, and that's what I did. But I'm respectful, I'm humble. I know how to show my love. Should nobody ever live with you for free, and should nobody ever come with you empty handed. So if you got the
That
plan, I'm gonna do the footwork. You feel me? If
right.
you tell me, goddamn, you found a yard that we can go cut grass, I'm gonna carry the equipment. Cause then you got that's how you build trust and a loyalty. Cause then when people know like, okay, damn, I gave this person this opportunity and they showing me gratitude and they, what the wood is gonna make them love on you and fuck with you more. So now y'all getting stronger. See, some people that's how I am. So it might mistaken me being a man as me liking him, but it was me being a good friend. Like, yeah, man, you gave me somewhere to stay. Shit, I got a job. Shit, boom,
That's
let's
a
get this rent paid.
that's some real shit to
So
say. Like, yeah,
I don't understand what I did wrong. That's why
I
I always say the
think
same
it's
thing
more
for
of
years.
if you did that, then I think it's more of what Shamar is doing to him. I don't know, but like I would kind of be hurt if I was Tommy as well. You know what I'm saying? I felt like if it was anybody, I feel like it should have been LaShawn that Shamar should have took to the top with him, not no fucking LaShawn. And that's just how I look at it. I don't like as a friend wise because
But at the
it
end of
was
the day, it's not no
tell
going
me.
to the top. It's top of the destruction. At the end of the day, you can only get so many chances to do what you
No,
gotta
I'm
do
not
and
saying
be who you
now.
need to
I'm
be.
saying in the beginning. Like I felt like it should have been Tommy and Shamar. Of course,
But
nobody's gonna
no, I'm gonna
single
be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't gonna lie. This how y'all gonna know I'm not no hater. Tommy can shine by
he
himself. Like we all got
is. He's
different.
shining
Listen,
now.
listen.
Yeah.
Let me say this. I know I talk too much, but we all got different superpowers with this internet shit. Me, I just always got something going on. So it's like reality TV with me. So they know it's gonna always be some crazy shit going on with Alvo. Same with Shamar. But Tommy, he know how to really hold an audience. And I'm talking about a
Mm-hmm.
big ass crowd. And he actually make his money. Like to be real, me, Tommy, and Shamar, we the only one really make our bread. Like every time I pay my cash up, I hit my quota. Like I'm talking like big dollars. He do too. I'm saying I know that for a fact. So with that being said, I just feel like he need to branch off and just stop worrying about what the fuck Shamar got going on and just do what he do to Shamar to everybody else and to other people and branch off. And I just feel like he always be fucking with me. And it's not blogging when it comes to me. It's fucking with me because it's just like at the end of the day, I don't have no beef with this boy. I don't bother him. I don't say nothing to him unless he says something to me. And it's just like let that shit go. Like to be honest, if it would never got as far as it got, me and Tommy could have been the type of people that could have been around each other. We could have made so much money together. But it's just he wants to have this war. He wants to be the queen of the dun dada of the internet. I don't want to be the dun dada. I want to make me some motherfucking money and chase my motherfucking dream. That's what I want to do. I just want to make some money out this shit. I'm not trying to be the most famous out this shit. I ain't got that going on. I'm 24 years old, about to be 25 years old. I'm trying to make me some money. I ain't trying to be beefing with this person, that person, trying to fight this person. They talking about something, Tommy scared because Tommy don't want to come outside to fight. But if I got me a apartment, I got me a car, and I just got me a whole setup by sitting here talking about a dumb ass nigga that do dumb ass shit all day, and
Why
I
would
do
I
my
go outside and
commentary.
fight?
So why would I go outside and
Exactly.
fight? That's messing up what I got going on. See, when people really know what they doing and they got their plan, they good. See, Shamar don't have no plan. He don't have no destination. So that's why he move in distress and he move in negativity and drama every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really not a drama person. I just respond a lot and I do too much and I be drunk as fuck. So it just be a lot with me going on.
Yeah,
So it's just like at the end of
because
the day, I was never
we was shocked when you told me to take you over there to LaShawn because you was like, "Hey, I normally don't do this, but I'm tired of them picking on." I was like,
because I'm
"Okay."
not no fighter, but shit, at the end of the day, I just be like, fuck it, just go ahead and rock out real quick.